Greetings to our beloved lecturer, Dr. Nurul Naziha binti Hawari. Today we are going to present about our final report. The topic of our report is shortest route for delivery service within Ipoh area by using traveling salesman problem. Before I start the presentation, I would like to introduce our group. My name is Pang Meichi 2622480 and my teammate is Tai Moon Hin 263642. I'm going to start with the introduction of the studies. As we know that delivery services are chargeable service related to a product in a sales order or a return order, such as the delivery of a high definition television. And for the delivery service business have been able to capitalize on the increase of their demand created by the COVID-19 phenomenon. And some of the small company owners that formerly rely on brick and mortar facilities may have been able to use the delivery service to make their items more available to customers. And the traveling salesman problems, which is TSP, is an algorithm problem in which the goal is to discover the shortest path between a series of points and locations which must be traveled. And by the TSP, the objective of the salesman is to minimize both travel expenditures and distance traveled. And TSP is also a computer science algorithm that focuses on finding the most efficient path for data to transit between different nodes. And next is the description of the case studies. Happiness Confectionery is a traditional pastries manufacturer that has been established since the 70s, and the shop is located at Ipoh, Perak. Happiness Confectionery has provided their own delivery services for those customers who can't attend the shop on their own. And researchers are aimed to find an optimized plan for the shortest route of the delivery service of their company, which includes the sequence decision to go to the corresponding departure plan. And we hope that to find the shortest delivery route to minimize the distance of the delivery by using the TSP algorithm. And by these studies, we are using the Microsoft Excel and Lingo software during the calculation of the problem. And next is the research questions and research objectives. Research questions is how to assist Happiness Confectionery in minimizing the delivery route. And second is what is the algorithm used to determine the shortest delivery route of Happiness Confectionery. And lastly is which is the optimal delivery plan that has the shortest delivery route to delivery goods. And the objective of these studies is to formulate a model that minimizes the delivery route of Happiness Confectionery and to determine the shortest delivery route of Happiness Confectionery by using traveling salesman problem. And lastly is to find out the optimal delivery plan by comparing the result that obtained from Microsoft Excel and Lingo software. And here goes to the scope of the research. This study is proposed to be conducted at Happiness Confectionery Ipoh, which is at Perak also. And all the data will be collected in two ways. First is interview their staff, and second is all the distance mileage of all the location are obtained from the Google Maps, which are in km unit. And the algorithm that we use in this study is traveling salesman's problem, TSP. And the mathematical model will be developed by using Microsoft Excel and Lingo software. Next is the significance of these studies. As we know that delivery service become a new trend and majority choices for all the customers who cannot attend to the shop, and we hope that these studies we can determine the shortest route for Happiness Confectionery and the optimal delivery plan should be determined through the result that has been calculated through Microsoft Excel and Lingo software. By these studies, the management team can get an earlier planning for their next promotion season and get to organize the company in a better way. A company with a better plan of delivery goods to customers, the profit will be maximized and the distance of delivery route will be minimized. And next is the literature review of our studies. And we are go through some articles which is related to our studies. And this table is the problem of the articles. And we have found that some of the articles are using the same software as our studies, which is Lingo and Microsoft Excel. I would like to pass to my teammate to continue the presentation. Thank you. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, good morning everyone. My name is Simon and my message number is 262642. Now I will continue about to present the research methodology in my report. The data connection is to find an optimal plan for the shortest route of the delivery service of happiness compulsory. This includes the sequence decision to go to the corresponding departure plan. And then in this report is using primary and secondary data. The gathering data contain the depot area location and a set of distance managed in between the location. And then for the figure 1 show that there's a depot area map. Okay, beside that, this is the table which shows distance managed chart of happiness compulsory, which is depot area. And then this is the formulation of the mathematical model in my report. And then for the formulation of mathematical model, the delivery operation will take place in 2 Unicode rows on 2 different days. The mathematical model's formulation will be divided into 2 parts. Units is in kilometer. That's row 1 and row 2. And then the software used in the report is Microsoft Excel. We will insert all different constraints to find the optimized route with shorter distance as an additional approach using the evolutionary method. And then the second software is Lingo. We will insert the TSP model code to find the optimal route. And then figure 2 show the TSP model development of row 1 in Excel solver. And then figure 3 show the solve parameter of row 1 in Excel solver. By changing the variable cells and subject to a constraint is all in the Excel solver. And then figure 4 show the TSP model development code of row 1 in Lingo. And figure 5 show the TSP model result of row 1 in Lingo. And then next is the result presentation and solution. The figure 6 shows the model development of row 1 is in Excel server. The total distance in Excel server is 63 kilometers. And then the figure 7 shows the model development of row 2 in Excel server. The total distance obtained is 51 kilometers. And then next is the figure 8, which is the model development of row 1 in Lingo. They show that the total result is 63 kilometers. And then the figure 9 it is the model development of row 2 in Lingo. They show the 51 kilometer result. And then for the next is the result and discussion. The total distance obtained by Excel and Lingo are same. Both is 63 kilometers in row 1 and 51 kilometers in row 2. So there's no difference between 2 software. So we will no need to compare the result. And then for the conclusion and recommendation, all the research objectives are fulfilled. Happy Confessional has delivered a solution for the shortest delivery route, which includes a sequence decision to travel to the corresponding departure path. And then for the traveling salesman problem method was shown to be a good solution for the shorter distribution route in this study. The Excel solver is the useful tool for generating better route network for delivering package. And then for the last, happiness compulsory will be able to save more money and on delivery distance by conducting this study. The TSP strategy is critical to overcoming the route networking and distance measuring issue faced by happiness compulsory as well as all other companies that really heavily on transportation and supply chain operation. And then that's all from us.